p-value with your StatCrunch. So first thing from the StatCrunch home screen, you're going to open StatCrunch. And while this loads, I just want to remind you that the p-value is actually the area under the normal curve, depending on which tailed test you're using. So if your alternative hypothesis has a less than symbol, you're dealing with a left-tailed test. So you'll be finding the area to the left of your z-score, your test statistic. If it's a right-tailed test, that's going to be a greater than symbol in your alternative hypothesis, and you'll use the area to the right of the z-score. And then if it's two-tailed test, you will find that area either to the left or to the right, and then you'll just multiply it by 2. So the way that you're going to go ahead and calculate is you'll go up here to Stat, go to Calculators, and then just go right down to Normal. Okay, so let's pretend I had a z-score of 1.28 or negative 1.28. So what I would do is I would put that negative 1.28 here. So say that's my test statistic. And I would click Compute. Now what this is giving me a left-tailed test. So if my alternative hypothesis had been a less than symbol, then this would be the area to the left, which would be 0.1003 approximately. So that would be my p-value. Now let's say instead it was a right-tailed test, and say my z-score happened to be, I don't know, 2.1. So I would say, okay, now I'm dealing with 2.1, and say this is a right-tailed test, so I'll switch this to greater than and click Compute. And again, this area right here would be my p-value. Now, if this had been a two-tailed test with the not equal to sign on my H sub A or my H sub 1, I think they call it in Pearson, then I would just take this value and I would multiply it by 2, and that would be my p-value. So I hope this helps you calculate your p-value. If you need anything else, let me know.